Hey, it's the Empire. Don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell icon for more videos. We taking over. Let's go, champ. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right now. Let's go. Hey, it's the Empire, Geoboxing Empire, Baxter Boxing. Now, you guys see my boy Robert Helenius, man, swole, cut up, and looking like a villain, man. Looking like a villain. You know, the Nordic King has went full COVID-19 mode, man. He got the mask on. He's looking sharp. He's going hard, man. You know, it's wild, man. Ever since Robert Helenius beat Adam Kanaki, the guy has basically transformed. He's basically, it's almost like a rejuvenation of his career. This guy was elevated to the WBA gold champion, and ever since that win with Adam Kanaki, he's been taking the sport seriously and his conditioning seriously, which he should have, did. But sometimes you gotta be inspired to do something like that, and this is definitely the asterisk on Robert Helenius' career to prove that, he is an elite level fighter. One of the most inspirational wins of 2020, Robert Helenius, man. Wow. Anyway, Robert Helenius, he is being the WBA gold champion. He's basically next in line for a title shot or close to it. With a name like Robert Helenius and the fans he brings, they're so unique, right? He's fighting out of Finland. It's so unique that they might give him the title shot early just based off just the demographic he brings to the sport of boxing, which is good. The more diverse the sport of boxing is, the more elite level champions they have, the better the sport by far. So we're gonna see where Robert Helenius goes from here. I wouldn't be shocked to see him facing one like a Huey Fury in the UK. One thing that Robert Helenius has not done yet is, if he has fought in the UK, I'm not too sure about his record, every single little fight he had, but if he ever, if he wants to make his UK debut, I think that would be a really big deal to fight in the UK against someone like a Huey Fury, because it connects him with the lineal WBC champion right now, which is Tyson Fury, right? Huey Fury is related to Tyson Fury. So I think that would be a really good fight for Robert Helenius right now. Like I said earlier, he already has a marquee name right now in beating the top fighter in Adam Kanaki, undefeated fighter. Right now, he needs to pick and choose wisely who he wants to fight, because he wants to not only win these fights, but he wants to do it in a spectacular fashion. That being said, Robert Helenius should pick his fights carefully. I think, like I said, Huey Fury is a good fight for him. Maybe we'll see who gets past this Joy Joyce versus Daniel Dubois fight. But I think Robert Helenius would be a really good fight against someone like a Joy Joyce if he does not get past Daniel Dubois. There's a lot of fights for Robert Helenius to be made that could really elevate his career. So we're going to see how this whole thing plays out, man. Robert Helenius is looking really sharp. He's looking really strong. And, the sky's the limit for the guy. The sky's the limit. And like I said earlier, they elevated this guy twice actually in the rankings when he beat Adam Kanaki, right? He went up a couple rankings, and the next thing you know, he's the WBA gold champion, because this was a significant win. So anyway, man, I thought I'd talk about him. I haven't talked about him in a while. The guy is still training. He's still, going hard. And it looks like he's doing like a complete body transformation. This guy is really going hard in the gym. These days with medical science so far, you can really take a lot of supplements and just it's easier to stay healthy in today's time with we knowing nutrition a lot better than we used to, like in the 90s or 80s or whatever like that. So it's easier to actually get swole a lot quicker and eat better. Everything is packaged. You can get food, pre-packaged as far as your diet goes. You can get meals prepped specifically for what kind of training you want. If you want stamina, you can get that. If you want to bulk up, you can get that. It's a lot easier to transform your body if you really want to, especially if you're a professional fighter and you're already a professional athlete. It's even more simple than it ever was before. So we're going to see how Robert Helenius' career turns out, but he's definitely taking it extremely serious. I thought one thing he was always lacking his whole career was his athleticism. There's a lot of fights. He basically got out athleticized. The Gerald Washington fight was one of them. That fight was a really close fight between Robert Helenius and Gerald Washington. I watched that fight multiple times. Robert Helenius was looking good in that fight. He was landing shots. The problem was he didn't have any oomph on that shot.
He didn't have the athleticism to really hurt Gerald Washington. But now he's looking like a whole nother fighter, right? He's looking a lot more motivated, and he's in shape. So let me know how you guys feel about it. Who you guys think he's gonna fight next? I think they're definitely gonna move him strategically. He's on the cusp of a title fight. You can't deny that. Let me know how you guys feel about it though. Like, comment, subscribe. This is the Empire. Empire.